Hey, what's good? Welcome back to High Five Uncut. My name is Toby Daniels, and today I'm talking about 5 things that I think poets should know. In case you're not aware, I am a spoken word poet. I'm a writer, and I've been doing this since 2012, professionally since 2012. And today I'm going to speak in authoritatively on the subject, because I can. Anyways, check out my book. It's called God and I and Everything Else in Between. It should have been released in May 2022, but the cost of self-publishing is not a joke. So you can check out updates on my page at TobyDaniels_. Know when it's released, grab yourself a copy. It's not so expensive. So today, let's get right into it. As a poet, if you do not have anything to say, keep shut. Shut up your mouth. Alright? If you do not have anything sensible to say, keep quiet. So let me tell you something. As artists, the strength of our content is not in the frequency, it is in the depth. Are you feeling me? Do you understand what I'm saying? For instance, I don't mean to mention names, but Asha, for instance, you wouldn't hear Asha drop a song every now and then, but when she drops an album, you can tell it's pure art because she has the depth, right? So what am I trying to say? If you do not have anything to say, please keep quiet. Keep shut. All right? Thank you. Bye. Okay, not bye. On to the next one. As poet, spoken word artist, you too, you do not have to rhyme every time. I cannot overemphasize this. You do not have to rhyme every time. It is annoying when you try to rhyme every time without making sense. Now, do not get me wrong. Rhymes are part of the poetic devices. That's common knowledge. We all know that. But out of over 50-something poetic devices, rhymes is just one. Rhyming is just one out of 50-something poetic devices. So please look to others, right? You don't have to rhyme every now and then. If you can rhyme and make sense, please, by all means, do that. But if it doesn't fit, please use your head. Consult your brain. Thank you very much. I'm speaking out of pain, by the way, because I've seen some poets and spoken word artists do their stuff, and I'm like, yo, you could have done without that part. It really didn't make sense, right? Next one, and this is not just for poets, by the way, artists generally, read extensively. Writers, poets, artists, whatever you are, read extensively. It shows. It shows in whatever you do. It shows in whatever you say. It shows in how you construct words. It shows in how you talk. It shows in your delivery. One person that I really admire so much when it comes to the poetic is Jackie Hill Perry, right? Jackie is well read. You can tell from the way she talks, from the way she constructs sentences, you can tell that this woman knows what she's talking about. And aside from the fact that she knows what she's talking about, the subject at hand, you can tell that she has a bank of knowledge. So she's not talking from a sparse bank of knowledge. It's full. You can tell, you can almost see it in her eyes, right? Okay, that's way too much. Okay, back to what I'm trying to say. Read extensively. Read extensively. Another person, a Nigerian poet that I love so much, is DK Chukwumerije. When DK talks, despite the simplicity of his words, you can tell that this man is widely read. So poet, please, before you come on stage, before you hold that mic, read extensively. Let it be part of you. Have a reading culture. It shows. It really, really shows. Right? Thank you very much. I should mention this as an extra, although I'm not done with my point. But yo, you don't have to jump on trends. You don't have to jump on trends, right? So for instance, you were writing a poem and you have, I'm talking from experience because I've done this before. You wrote a poem and then you have references in the poem that are limited to a time period or limited to a certain trend that has come, maybe still trending, but will definitely go. In the next 10 years, in the next 15, 20 years, when somebody picks up your material and are looking back at what you did, will they be able to relate? What if they were not born in that time period? Will they be able to relate? So again, if you want to codify some trends into your piece, do it in a timeless manner that anyone can listen to your material or read your material and know what you're talking about. It should be flawless, right? Okay, on to the third point. The fourth one, actually. Delivery is everything. Yo. Delivery is everything. If I want to mention poets that I like, D.K. Chukwumerije, Nigerian. Toby Tone, Nigerian. Toby Daniels, Nigerian. Yo. Jack Hillberry, of course. Preston Perry, of course. Ezekiel Azonwu. Who else again? I have quite a number of them. I'm trying to remember their names that I love so much. But those are like my core go-to when it comes to poetry. Wana Udo Bang, right? Wana Udo Bang. She's just amazing. Titi Lokbe Shonuga. Efe Paul Azino. These are wonderful poets, right? Toby Abiodun is also very good. Toby Abiodun, Paul Ward. These are good poets, right? But beyond the content, it's the delivery for me, right? There are some people out there, there's some poets out there who perform woefully. If you listen to the content, if you have time to listen, if you have the patience to do that, you realize that they're actually talking sense. But the delivery is just, it's not there. So as a poet, delivery is everything. Bamboozle us. Who is texting me? Bamboozle us. Let us fall in love with your style of talking. Let us fall in love with your style of delivery. Let us fall in love with your speech pattern before we even listen to what you're saying. Before we listen to the poem itself, let's be endeared to want to listen to you. That's the point. So if it's not good, if the delivery is not good, people will not listen to you. All right? So work on that. Thank you. Last one. Do not try to be deep. Now, this ties closely with read extensively because when you read extensively, you have a depth of knowledge. You don't have to force it. It just comes up. It's very evident. But when you try to fake deep, people can tell. Maybe observant people like me, I can tell. When I'm listening to somebody and you're trying to fake deep, I can tell. I can tell you don't have it. You don't have it. You're just forcing it. And when you're forcing it, it's quite obvious. It doesn't come flawlessly, right? So don't try to be deep. If you are deep, we will know it. Deep recognizes deep, right? Okay, I feel like I'm poking too much people today. So that's gonna be it. 5 things that I think poets should know. If you think otherwise, you can let me know in the comment section. If you agree with me, also let me know in the comment section. And if you want to talk more about this, maybe you want to get more pointers from me as an upcoming poet, please reach out to me. I'm going to leave my email in the description box, so you can reach out. So like my videos, leave a comment, subscribe, and next time I'm going to see you with another episode of High Five Uncut. Am I going to see you really? But you know what I mean. Bye. Get away.